One of the Saudi-led airstrikes spared little here. Hodayda is the strategically important port city in western Yemen. Saudi warplanes have repeatedly targeted surrounding neighborhoods since Thursday, reportedly killing dozens of Houthi fighters and civilians. Before the start of the civil war nearly 3 years ago, Hodayda port handled around 70% of Yemen's imports, including critically needed food and humanitarian supplies. Since then, it's become one of the most complex front lines. Controlled by Houthi rebels, it has either been bombed or blockaded by the Saudi coalition. But in recent months, the U.S. government, which backs the Saudi-led bombing campaign against the Iranian-backed Houthis, has sent cranes to Hodayda to replace those destroyed in airstrikes, all part of efforts to increase the amount of aid into Yemen. But help is only trickling in, while Yemenis suffer what the United Nations describe as the world's worst humanitarian crisis. At this camp for the internally displaced on the outskirts of Hodayda, few have received any kind of help.
I have 4 kids and I don't know what to do to feed them. I have nothing and can do nothing. We don't have furniture, we don't have beds, we don't have blankets, we have nothing.
The UN says nearly all of Yemen's 25 million people need some form of humanitarian assistance, with close to half of the population in acute need of support.
The numbers of displaced people are increasing day by day. Here in Hodayda, there are more than 21,000 displaced. We urge the government and politicians and aid organisations to do more to help displaced people who are living in misery. Their numbers are increasing and the aid doesn't reach them quickly enough. There is a severe shortage of food and the prices of goods here are very high.
Since the war began, more than 10,000 people have been killed and Yemen's economy crippled. With the fighting showing little sign of slowing, the humanitarian crisis is only getting worse. Imtiaz, Tyab, Al Jazeera.